I just felt like she needed to sort her life out. Sometimes if you, like I said, don't run from your problems, you need to stop.
It just makes me sad when I think about my kids. Like, I don't ever want them to feel the pain or the scrutiny that is not necessary.
All right. Yes, okay, so there's an announcement to make an announcement, and what is the announcement of the announcement?
Drugs and alcohol, do you think?
I don't know.
Did it help?
There a lesson that you would share from the experiences of Lynne Spears?
Know who your friends are?
Britney Spears' ongoing feud with her mom, Lynne Spears, is continuing to reach new heights. Britney's struggle for support. For years, Britney Spears has accused her family, particularly her mother, Lynne, of failing to provide the support she desperately needed while living under the constraints of a strict conservatorship. The conservatorship, in effect from 2008 until its termination in November 2021, granted her father and a team of lawyers tight control over her life and finances. During a highly publicized legal battle, Britney openly criticized her entire family, including her father Jamie, mother Lynne, sister Jamie Lynne, and brother Brian, for their perceived lack of support, labeling the conservatorship as abusive.
I just felt like she needed to sort her life out. Sometimes if you, like I said, don't run from your problems, you need to stop.
Hello.
She's my wife.
Yeah, it hasn't hit me yet. You know, I'm not like, it hasn't, the husband thing hasn't hit me yet.
I 100% think it can be fixed, of course, but I think it's just gonna take a lot of time.
Her new husband, actor Sam Asghari. So how is he adjusting to marriage?
My wife gave me like this amazing platform to work with, so I'm always appreciative of.
Even after the conservatorship was formally dissolved, Britney has continued to express her strained relationship with her family, using her Instagram platform to vent her frustrations, although many of these posts are swiftly deleted. This week, Britney brought forward a collection of private text conversations dating back to 2019, revealing her mother's alleged indifference when she was in a mental health facility. Britney provided this evidence to underscore her claims and wrote, "It's a little different with proof. Here are my text messages to my mom from that time 3 years ago. I showed it because there was no response. When I got out, her words were, 'You should have let me visit you and give you a hug.'" The shared screenshots of the texts revealed the challenging circumstances Britney faced during her conservatorship. In one exchange, Britney appeared to text her mom, expressing concerns about her medication. She mentioned, "He was saying he wants to up the Seroquel, and I'm like, whoa horsey, go f*** yourself." Here, she seemed to refer to Seroquel, an atypical antipsychotic drug used for treating mood disorders like schizophrenia, bipolar disorder, and major depressive disorder. Britney further clarified, "Seroquel I thought was a sleep aid, but it's for bipolar and is way stronger than lithium. Lithium is another medication frequently prescribed for bipolar disorder." In another set of texts addressed to a contact named Jansen, described as a friend from home, Britney sought assistance in finding a new lawyer. However, she lamented that she had never heard back from Jansen, indicating her struggle to access the necessary support during her trying times. The conversation extended to the topic of lithium medication and its prolonged monitoring, with Britney expressing concerns about the potential health implications. She observed that excuses could be fabricated to maintain this treatment, raising questions about the advisability of enduring it for an extended period. Britney's disclosures shed light on her experiences and challenges during the conservatorship, underscoring her persistent quest for support and autonomy.
It just makes me sad when I think about my kids. Like, I don't ever want them to feel the pain or the scrutiny that is not necessary.
Everything in life as a child back home, you were faced with it. And then being raised on a dairy.
Britney Spears, what are you doing? I mean, it's wonderful that you're here.
I'm super grateful for.
Sam Asghari is living out his wildest dreams.
So I have to say, absolutely not will I allow my children
Drugs and alcohol, do you think?
I don't know.
Did it help?
Jansen's response and clarification. Amidst the unfolding controversy, Jansen, a friend of Britney Spears who had been contacted during the singer's challenging times in 2019, stepped forward to provide her side of the story. Responding on Instagram, Jansen claimed that she did indeed respond to Britney's messages and attempted to clarify the situation. Alongside a screenshot of another alleged text exchange, Jansen emphasized that her messages were often incomplete or deleted. The provided screenshot indicated a message from Jansen to Britney, expressing her understanding of lithium medication and its safe monitoring. She mentioned, "This is what I read about it, so I at least think you are in a safe range at least. It says they can monitor the blood levels so they can keep it in a certain range. I don't know tons about lithium, so I had to research it. It said if it gets toxic to you, you have the symptoms listed in the last text." Her message suggested a sincere effort to provide information and support. In her continued response, Jansen revealed that she had attempted to contact Mrs. Donna, but received an out-of-office message indicating that they were in Washington, D.C. This resulted in a delay in obtaining certain information needed by Britney.
The world watched as Britney Spears fought for and won her freedom in court.
I admire it, and I know that that's all I say is like, that is noise. Like, you have something to be proud of.
We love to be spontaneous. We want to go somewhere, make it happen right now. We want to do something, make it happen right.
All right. Yes, okay, so there's an announcement to make an announcement, and what is the announcement of the announcement?
I think it put a Band-Aid on the problem.
Jamie Lynn, obviously she's had a baby.
She conveyed her heartfelt concern for her friend and reiterated her genuine intentions, stating, "My heart is a little broken this morning, so I would like to clarify some things. I love my friends more than life itself and would go to the ends of the earth for them." Jansen went on to describe the depth of her involvement in Britney's life during her stay in a mental health facility, highlighting the efforts she and Britney's mother, Lynne, made to seek legal assistance in New Orleans. Despite their best attempts, they were unable to get close to Britney due to the restrictions imposed on her. Expressing her disappointment in her inability to connect with Britney in recent years, Jansen emphasized her longing to see her friend again and her unwavering desire for the best for Britney. She acknowledged that she wasn't certain whether some of her messages to Britney had been tampered with by external parties, but believed that the court had retained them. Her conviction was that her messages could have potentially aided Britney's case during the turbulent times of her conservatorship.
And they're so far out in the sticks, I don't know how they even get out there. The misconception is the one that I have pushed and pulled, and
I'm just so relieved that that this is over with. Thank you,
Kevin. Okay, here's another one. Kevin Federline. Do you like him?
I do like having.
I am so proud of.
Really?
Yeah. He's been good to us. He's included Jamie and I. And
there a lesson that you would share from the experiences of Lynne Spears?
Know who your friends are?
Britney and Lynne's public spat. The ongoing feud between Britney Spears and her mother, Lynne, escalated on social media as they exchanged public barbs, drawing the attention and concern of fans and followers. Lynne, responding to claims made by a friend of Britney, Jansen, reposted Jansen's Instagram story and asserted that she had the whole conversations. She expressed her love for Britney and offered to come to her aid. However, Lynne's post sparked an outpouring of comments from Britney's supporters demanding justice for the pop star. These supporters expressed their concern about the public nature of the feud and the need for the family to resolve their issues in private. Just hours later, Britney responded with a lengthy message on her Instagram page, directly addressing her mother. She questioned whether Lynne had informed people that this was one of the few times she had responded to her. Britney accused Lynne of intentionally excluding her from family photos and described her feelings of being marginalized. She recounted how her pictures were hidden every morning before she woke up. Britney went on to make a series of allegations against Lynne, asserting that she was present at Britney's beach house when Britney didn't even have access to her car keys. She questioned if Lynne had mentioned that she was attending 3 Alcoholics Anonymous meetings a week, despite her aversion to alcohol. The singer then accused Lynne of portraying herself as a responsible, perfect parent, while claiming that Lynne was the one who had originated the idea of placing her in the conservatorship.
I actually have a huge announcement to make.
You do?
Yes, I do.
Oh, wow.
Yes,
well,
I do.
Normally we plan these things ahead of time.
The Lord working. I mean, you're faced with it every day. Staying home in Louisiana and raising my...
Both of her parents did show up to court today, but Britney Spears did not. You can see behind me some fans.
I would not back down. I will not allow her to feel this way in her life.
What do we want? When do we want it? Now. When she came to you and said, Mom, guess what was your reaction?
I thought she was joking.
Britney highlighted her frustration with Lynne's actions, including going to church in Louisiana and allegedly collaborating in planning the conservatorship without Britney's knowledge. Britney recalled a gathering at her home just before she was placed under the conservatorship, which she believed was orchestrated. She asserted that 2 weeks later, Lynne released a book that exposed her heartbreak when her ex-husband, Kevin Federline, took custody of their children. Britney accused Lynne of abuse and questioned her portrayal as a loving, prayerful mother. Lynne's personal memoir, Through the Storm, a real story of fame and family in a tabloid world, was published in September 2008, the same year Britney was placed under conservatorship. While Britney received support from her fans, some expressed concern about the public nature of the feud and urged the family to handle their issues privately. They cited the unhealthy and toxic nature of the public spat and recommended that certain matters be addressed in a more private setting. That's all for this video, folks. See you next time.